Today's video is brought to you by Upstart. Hey brother! Jay, it goes together like peanut butter and jelly, like pickled okra and sharp cheddar, like mustard orbs and salami. That's mustard seed on the salami. Maybe even like work in some of that sharp cheddar from the pickled okra for a little extra pizzazz. You won't be disappointed. You heard it here first. Hashtag mustard orbs. But today it's Star Wars and ice cream. Bum, 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 bum. Let's face it, it's a pairing that goes back as long as I can remember. You can't have one without the other.
Yeah, I'm not really sure that is a thing.
What do you mean it's not a thing? It's definitely a thing.
It's not a thing. Ice cream in Star Wars?
Yeah, always been a thing.
Not a thing.
Well, it's about to be. Hey, brother! Guys, financial responsibility is a big deal. So at all times, be sure to do your homework and make sure you're making the right decision for you. But I am personally so excited to announce that as of this very month, November 2019, I am personally, finally free of student loans after just 7 short years. No, actually, I was super fortunate. My loans were very manageable. But the most annoying part about it for me is that it was spread across so many little loans that all had their own terms, rates, and due dates. If you have the same problem, whether it's student loans or not, Upstart might be able to help. It's a great way to knock down higher interest loans or just consolidate a bunch of little loans into one easy payment. Guys, if you'd like to find out how low your Upstart rate could be or just get more information, you can do so by going to upstart.com/SCB. It only takes a few minutes and it will not affect your credit score. Again, that is upstart.com/SCB. Link is in the description down below. Let me spin you the tale of the time ice cream first landed on the sky planet of Cloud City.
Well, it's not really a planet.
Can you just... Way back in the day, a film unlike any other was being delivered to the anxiously awaiting eyes of the occupants of planet Earth. The Empire Strikes Back. Highly regarded as one of the greatest Star Wars films of all time. We saw action, we saw battles, we saw speeders, we saw lightsabers, the Force, and most importantly, ice cream machines. Well, just one, as far as I know. But you can never be too sure. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, it happens right here when the lovely folks of Cloud Planet are evacuating due to impending doom. The Empire has moved in and Lando has informed his people that they should all evacuate before more troops arrive.
The Empire's taking control of the city. I advise everyone to leave before more Imperial troops arrive.
Where he thinks they're going to go on a floating city other than just somewhere else in the floating city is beyond me.
Planet.
City, no, wait. But either way, everyone immediately freaks out, grabs their most prized possessions, and everything is just sheer chaos. For the most part, the things that people seem to grab is like giant cases of resources and stuff, you know, food, water, shelter. But one guy, this guy, who actually has a name, Wilro Hood, grabs a peculiar shaped object. Go ahead and give it a guess. What do you guys think this is? Turbine engine, small portable Death Star? Seriously, leave your guess in the towel section down below. I'll give you to the count of 3. 1. It's an ice cream maker. Sorry, I couldn't wait. Let me give you a scenario. Your house is on fire. You get to pick one thing before you leave and before the Death Star blows up your entire planet and the house fire didn't matter anyway. Wow, that sentence had no idea where it was going. But either way, Wilro, you could have grabbed like family photos, heirlooms, a safe full of valuables. And instead, you chose your Hamilton Beach ice cream maker, available on Amazon for $32.99 with free 1-day shipping. Huh. Apparently it also makes frozen yogurt, custard, sorbet, gelato, and sherbet. So no matter how pretentious you are about eating ice cream, this bad boy has you covered. Although, but you know what? Wait, now these reviews are not great. Horribly bad durability. It lasted 5 uses. Check to see if yours works as soon as you take it out of the box. Come on, Wilro, pick a better thing. So yes, after this movie released back in 1980, Eagle-Eye fans started to realize that one evacuant of the city was prioritizing his sweet tooth above anything else. Or was he? You see, one of the more common things that is done in Star Wars is the use of everyday objects that are then incorporated into the set as like props. For example, this communicator that Qui-Gon is talking on is actually made out of a women's razor painted silver. good luck unseeing that. The lightsaber that Luke gets from Obi-Wan in the original Star Wars is actually made out of a flash tube from a camera. Anakin has a scoop and throw toy in his bedroom. IG-88 was just simply made out of spare parts that they found around the set, and now look, it's entirely integral to the design of bounty droids. That random mishmash of parts has just taken a life of its own, and now we're seeing it like in full use in The Mandalorian. My favorite part is the way he steps over this dude right here. Like, who'd have thought he was gonna take that step that way? In fact, let's watch it again.
The reputation merit.
I'm just gonna say it. Coolest step in Star Wars by a mile. But for whatever reason, the purpose or else real identity of this obviously actually an ice cream machine prop has remained an unconfirmed mystery for years. Unconfirmed, that is, until earlier this year when a clip came out for The Mandalorian that showed our main dude being promised an entire camtono of Beskar in exchange for completing a mission.
I have a camtono of Beskar waiting for you upon delivery of the asset.
Now, the Beskar steel that you see here is extremely valuable and extremely durable metal that has been around in Star Wars for a while. It can deflect blaster fire, glancing blows from a lightsaber, and will literally last centuries. The Mandalorian is given one blob of Beskar as a down payment in order to complete the mission, which he then melts down into a super cool shoulder guard, which, by the way, is possibly one of my favorite scenes from The Mandalorian so far. Except, of course, for Little Yoda. Yes, if I had to rank my favorite scenes so far, it is 1, Little Yoda, 2, the arm guard thing, 3, this step.
The reputation merit.
Whew, man, that is a really cool step. Maybe that is number 2. But what is a camtono? This is, in fact, a new word in the Star Wars lexicon. Earlier this year, it was revealed by Gizmodo that a camtono is a small lockbox or safe. So, if you were thinking that, like, oh man, our boy's about to get a whole ship's worth of Beskar, which is exactly what I thought it meant, you would be wrong. Unfortunately, it's not that much. That would be like an absurd amount of Beskar. Like, not for nothing, but you could probably buy your own cloud planet for that much. Instead, after a little bit of searching, it turns out that the exact amount of Beskar is whatever you could possibly fit into a Hamilton Beach ice cream maker. Available on Amazon for $32.99. And how do we know that? Because Jon Favreau, writer and director of The Mandalorian, tweeted this picture of exactly what a camtono looks like. That's right, it has been confirmed that old Wilro Hood is not as foolish as we might have thought. He is not carrying a fully automatic, no stirring needed, just add ingredients, it does all the works, then stops when it's ready ice cream maker. It's just a camtono. Or is it? I mean, let's face it, this would be a pretty boring video. We made you sit through an entire explanation about a thing you probably already didn't know about, and then the only thing we did was reveal that it is not in fact an ice cream maker. Please subscribe. You're welcome. Mind blown. Or whatever. No, camtono, don't you worry. We haven't lost all hopes towards getting back to frozen treats yet. Because just like how The Force Awakens is essentially the exact same story as A New Hope with a modern cast and better graphics, we're about to come full circle. Camtono may mean safe or small lockbox in the Star Wars universe, but just for giggles, I decided to look it up and guess what it means. Wait for it. Ice cream. Yes, camtono is a hidden nod to the fact that Wilro was in fact carrying an ice cream maker. But the source of this word makes it even better. Because camtono is not like some random word from an alien language that George Lucas made up, or even from any foreign language on Earth for that matter. It is actually from a viral video in 2017 where a little girl is unable to say the word ice cream, and instead says camtono.
Delta?
Delta.
Eat?
Eat.
Ice cream.
Camtono.
Adorable, right? I highly recommend you check out the whole video, link in the description down below. But, so if you are keeping track, here is the full chain of events. In 1980, The Empire Strikes Back comes out, and for 40 years, people wonder what Wilro Hood is running down the hall with. Then, in 2017, Delta, the baby girl, fails to pronounce the word ice cream.
Camtono.
Then, Jon Favreau thinks it's so funny that he sneakily inserts it into The Mandalorian, inventing a use and giving it a secret code name for the ice cream maker. And that is the great Star Wars ice cream mystery solved. Guys, if you want to see more Star Wars action from us, you can check out this video right here to figure out where a little Yoda comes from, or this video right here to figure out what the different lightsaber colors mean. Otherwise, if you haven't liked the video already, be sure to do that and subscribe to the channel. And guys, I will see you on Tuesday.